What's up, guys? Vince right here. And I gotta be honest, I don't even remember if I even talk about Digital Circus, episode one, nor I remembered. But here I am, and I saw the second one, and can I just say something? Jax! Jax! Yeah, that's it. That's all you need from this video, okay? That's all. If you know, you know, because let me tell you, I just don't like him. I just don't. Of course, this show would make me not like him. But I really thought I was gonna like him. But now. But yeah, let me tell you about this episode. These are just my short thoughts because that's the only best way I can really give it. As if I'm making a short. Why? Listen, spoiler alert. Okay, you gotta watch it. It's free on YouTube. Episode 2 of Digital Circus. It's free. Okay, you can just type it. Link in the description. But at the same time, why? Why you do my my gator like that? My Gator Boy, okay? You just gotta just gone. It's like I never knew that would happen. I thought we're gonna have like I thought it was gonna be like a whole thing like One Piece. Like, oh, let's have more characters join the squad. Let's make like an Avengers. Nope. Nope. And we don't think like the freaking teeth guy Kane is the enemy here. Because he seems like the enemy to me. You see, I want to get him. I want to strangle his teeth. Come on now. But yeah, just that just happened. That just happened. And you know what? I don't blame Pomni for actually losing her mind whenever, we ever get to like a new episode or anything like that in Digital Circus, whenever we see her. Because I don't blame her. I will lose my mind too in this place. But at the same time, this episode was interesting. It was not bad. I don't know what it is because it's people try to really put like has been, compared to this. And the thing is that unless it's has been, I don't know if I can find myself to fall in love with these other animations out there. I want to actually check out Murder Droids. I even forget the name, how to say it. Murder Droids. But yeah, I just don't really find my interest to watching it. And I say the same thing with Hell of a Boss. But when it comes down to Digital Circus, I give it before I like judge it or anything like that, I'd give it the benefit of the doubt. Even though I wasn't that big of a fan of the first episode. And this is crazy coming from me, knowing that I love Has Been when it first came out. Okay, I'm not one of those people that are saying like, oh, they don't make them like used to, aka a few years ago. Something like that. But when it comes down to just Digital Circus and all these other stuff that I really do want to fall in love with, because it kind of almost gives you that same flair with different clothing when it comes down to Has Been, but I just couldn't. And maybe other episodes will help me grow into that. But so far, I just what is missing? What is missing? I don't know. Maybe the show is a little too random and colorful for my liking to be like, oh man, there's like a lot of random stuff and different stuff that they're pulling within this particular series. But at the same time, I can't put my finger like why is it that I don't have that much of attachment? Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the episode. So, Pomni and the squad, okay, are basically going to do a mission or something like that out there, and it kind of feels like, I don't know what it is, like the vibe it feels like we're going on a field trip. And Pomni's has anxiety and shy, just, trying not to lose her mind. At the same time, has to be with the group, be with the group, and Jax is a bully. Let's just say it for how it is. Jax is the bully. Okay? What's up with Jax? He has to be the enemy. The thing is that this is one of those shows, and I never actually know any show that really does this or anything for a while, but it's the show where the friends that you're with are also the enemies, the ones that you also hate, or at least what I hate, because I don't like Kane, and I don't like Jax, and I'm not really that big of a fan of Gangle Kinger or something like that, but they're cool. I love it. I obviously, pretty much, so far I like, Pomni, Regata, Zubul, and even Bubble with his teeth and stuff. I don't remember Kaufmo. I apologize. I'm sorry, but I just don't remember I know I can just watch episode one, but I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. They had that whole thing for Kaufmo. And I'm just like, damn, I really forgot Kaufmo. Because I don't remember. That would be awkward if I was in that funeral. I was like, and then again, freaking Kane would actually just disappear me. No SPCs. I was like, I'm a real person. I'm poof. I'm dead. I'm dead. Just, okay, Kane. But, man, I don't know. I don't really find myself to actually like, like Ganger and Kinger or something like that. But at least with those characters, at least I don't hate them. Compared to Jax and Kane, I was like, man, Kane is not giving answers. Just that. And also, like I don't know, the pettiness is just real. And also Jax, unhinged. Just straight up like, I'm gonna do this and this. And just throwing everyone out the water. Like, especially going so hard on Gangle. To the point, like, just losing everyone's confidence. And it's like, how are people cool with Jax? And there's a part of me that, there is a good reason why I really want someone tougher than Jax, because pretty much none of them are tough. I feel like Pomni could easily, Pomni, because she's like the protagonist. A lot of times I'm looking at her like, yo, you gotta step up against Jax. You gotta go up to his face like, yo, homie, you better stop. But then again, that is not Pomni. That's not Pomni sounds like. Can you imagine Pomni coming up to Jax like, what's up, homie? Not like that. I was hoping that for the Gator character, and the Gator just seems like, a heartfelt person that I thought I was attached. But this show, he got me dirty. I fell for the bait. Not a debate. No, debate. Okay, debate. THE, and also bait. I fell for it. And the show was like, ha, Vince, we got you. And just kill my boy. I'm just like, why did you do that? Why would you do that? I'm already dealing with the conflict of just like knowing that the whole village, that Jax pretty much put a key and opened it just to have the whole village and all the people, all the families suffer. And now we got to deal with a debt for the freaking Gator. And it's just like, that's double. You just freaking hit me like a brick twice in the head. How am I still alive at that point? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, just disappeared. Just gone, and we throw in the funeral for Kaufmo. That's double the feelings. You pretty much hit me in the brick 3 times already. How many times are you gonna hit me in the brick in the head for this? Like, what's going on here? I'm bleeding. I am bleeding. But yeah, so pretty much the feels are everywhere. Which I couldn't help but respect that about the show. Vince, are you okay? No, I'm not. Because I respect that of the show really putting me in those emotions. Like, now this is why I want to come back. I want to see Jax dead. I want to see you suffer, Kane. I want to see my boy Gator back. I know he's going to come back. I just know he is on episode 3. Maybe not. I'm oversaturating. It's different from the freaking, Hazbin Hotel, seeing my snake boy. And I probably should stop spoiling. I shouldn't spoil that. I apologize. Never mind. But for like seeing like these characters, like there is a story that you want to see. Not with just Pomni just recovering, just actually, having her place within this world, finding herself. Everyone tried to find herself, and this whole theory of like, oh, Pomni's probably, has a VR device and she can't get it off or something, and she's trapped here. Freaking isekai. But what if it's not an isekai? What if it is Pomni's place? What if this is actually like really her world? But anything like that, I guess, like for any death scene, it can happen to anyone, because we lost Kaufmo, we lost freaking Gator Boy, my gooey Gator, my Gator homie. And just like that, I was like, okay, well, who do I even trust at this point? I don't even trust this show. And that's why there's a part of me where I'm just like, I don't hate the show. I want to hate the show, because it's like, man, you're doing all these decisions. It's like, I don't appreciate that. Can you imagine if Hazbin, I know Hazbin wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't do that to my homie Angel. You wouldn't do that. I mean, you did this to this person and that person, but man, I just don't know. For these types of shows, it's like, oh boy, we're going to places and I don't want to go in them. But apparently we're going in there, okay? And for a lot of times within the characters of what this showcase is like, the decision making, at least my predictions, is through the roof. I mean, the show was okay. It was like, introducing to this Candy Kingdom or whatever it's called, going for a quest. Everything seems normal, and everything doesn't seem normal when we find out like, oh, actually in some other area where it's NPC's place. And here's the thing about the Digital Circus. It's basically almost like a series where what are the outbounds of a game? You play your favorite game, but what does it look like when you glitch here, when you get there, like most Bethesda games? What if you go here, there, in places that you're not supposed to be, but you actually reach them? You actually are, you can reach them and you'll be like, oh, well, where am I? That's what it seems like. The glitches and everything like that the show showcased plays a role in that, And also just seeing how everyone is just like, despite them being NPCs, they're still characters. They're still people, Kane. I appreciate that. And it's just showcasing that. But man, the show doesn't hold back of like who deserves to live or not. There's still like questions to be answered. There's still like, but what are you trying to do with me? And whatever it's doing, it's working because now I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy like Pomni out here in these streets. Oh my God. But that's it. I probably should stop talking before I go crazier. I can't do it. I just can't do it. But I do love the show. And pretty much listen, episode 3, that's all I say. Something is about to happen. I know you know what? I feel like I have to give my predictions, but they might be dumb. I really want to suggest something. And also just like, there better be a funeral for my Gator Boy. My Gator Boy. Okay, pour one for the Gator Boy. Okay, and Pomni actually find herself a bit more in this world. And the rest is history. What is this review? Anyways, thank you guys. All out.